Hi, Taurus. Let's see what the universe is wanting to tell you. My readings are timeless, and when you find them is when you're meant to hear the messages. So take what resonates and leave the rest. And if the reading does not resonate at all for you, do not try to make it fit. Spirit, what is coming in for Taurus? What do they need to know about at this time? Okay. Entirely too many. I'm not going to take all of these, but we see expectation. You could be waiting for something or expecting something to happen. What else, Spirit? What does Taurus need to know? Thoughts. You could be in your thoughts, thinking about someone or something, or someone else could be thinking about you. What else for Taurus, Spirit? What do they need to know about at this time? We have wealthy man. You could be a wealthy man. You could be dealing with a wealthy man. If you do identify as a man, but not as a wealthy man, it could be the energy that you're going into is of that of a wealthy man. And wealthy man doesn't have to necessarily mean you're rich or that this person is rich, but there's someone who is comfortable and focused on their material world. It could be someone trying to become the wealthy man too. What else, Spirit? And we can be wealthy in more ways than just money. So they could be wealthy in other ways. What else, Spirit, for us where they need to know? We have main male. You could be the main male. You could be dealing with the main male. It could be the main male in your life. The wealthy man and the main male could be the same energy, or it could be two different energies. On the bottom of the deck, we see the coffin now. So coffin does talk about an ending. It can talk about an actual physical death, but it almost is never talking about that, especially if it just shows up on the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck gives us the overall energy of the reading or something we don't know or something important about the reading. And so I feel like with it being showing up on the bottom of the deck, it's most likely talking about some kind of end happening in your life or an end, like an end of a situation in your life, an end of a relationship in your life. This could be, you know, it could have already happened. There could have already been an ending that happened in your life. And that's why you're getting this reading. It's important to the reading, though, whatever this ending, whether it's coming or whether it's already happened. And we're going to clarify the cards and kind of get a feel for what's going on. Spirit, show me thoughts. Why is thoughts here? The Six of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles is Eight Pentacles. Look at that, Ten of Pentacles. So I do feel like there is someone who is wanting to put in the work here. There's someone who's who's thinking about you here with thoughts. And I feel like this is someone who's wanting to give. They want to have equal give and take. They want to build a solid foundation and get to that Ten of Pentacles with you. You know, this doesn't have to be love. This can definitely be business. We're seeing all pentacles here. But this is someone who wants to have equal give and take, build a solid foundation, work on this, and get to the Ten of Pentacles. This is having it all. It can be, if it's talking about money, it can be generational wealth kind of thing. But it is having it all. Home, family, stability, and security. Whatever having it all to you is, that's what the Ten of Pentacles is. And this person wants the Ten of Pentacles. And I feel like they feel like you are someone they can have that with, whether it's business or love. We're going to clarify more. But this is someone thinking heavily about you and thinking about coming forward for having equal give and take here and building some kind of solid foundation. Spirit, show me the Six of Pentacles and why is it here? Ooh, look at that. The Six of Wands. And we saw the Six of Pentacles. Now we see the Six of Wands, 6-6. This is about harmony, balance, stability. They want to have success here with you. King of Swords on the bottom of the deck, masculine, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They could have those signs in their chart, but they don't have to. But this is someone who is in their king energy. And so disregard gender, because there's also no gender in tarot. There's only energy. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us. The kings make decisions. They plan, they take action, and that's what's happening here. The King of Swords is someone who, once they make a decision, they take decisive action. So I feel like this is someone who's making that plan. Right now, they're still in their thoughts about it, though. They're not taking action yet. They're thinking about it. They're wanting to do this. They want to have success for you. They're planning on how they can have success for you. And once they make their decision and make the plan, they're going to come forward. They're going to take action. Spirit, show me the Six of Wands. Why is it here? Why is the Six of Wands here? Wow, look at that. The Nine of Pentacles. And the King of Swords can be a little bit they're not warm and fuzzy. They're more logical. They're using logic here. And we see the Four of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Because Nine of Pentacles. They see you as someone who is, doing well on your own. But if they give to the situation in some way, they see you focused maybe on your home, your family, your stability. And someone who can do well on their own. And they feel like if they come forward and they give equally, the two of you can get to 10 of Pentacles. And that is going to be able to be where you rest and you relax and you can recuperate and you don't have to work so hard. You could work together. You can work better, if that makes sense. Together, if you're both working towards that 10 of Pentacles, you're going to be able to not work as hard. You can work as a team. Spirit, show me wealthy man. And I don't see love with this thoughts. So I'm not seeing any cups here, seeing wands. I'm seeing, which is passion. I'm seeing pentacles, which is abundance. You see this person coming out in sword energy. So I do feel like this person is heavily thinking here about this. It could be someone wanting to come forward with some kind of job offer. Spirit, show me wealthy man, or maybe going into business together, or, something of that nature. Spirit, show me wealthy man, and why is it here? We have the Magician, and we have the Seven of Swords. And we have the Knight of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. I just want to go one more here. The Emperor. So I definitely feel like you've got someone, Emperor energy, Aries energy here. There's something there's some kind of major change happening with this wealthy man, whether it's you or it's someone you're dealing with. There's a major change happening where they are taking action here towards you, Knight of Wands. Brave, impulsive action forward. They're trying to manifest something here. And with this Seven of Swords, though, I feel like they could be doing this very strategically. The Knight of Wands tends to not necessarily be strategic. It's more, it can be spur of the moment, but it is brave, impulsive action forward. But I feel like there's something here where they feel like they need to be very strategic about how they do this, because they're trying to manifest with you. They're trying to manifest. I feel like it is this person over here trying to manifest this solid foundation, getting to the 10 of Pentacles. There's something I feel like they're trying to think through how they can do this, how they can strategize this. And normally the Magician and the Seven of Swords to me would typically not be a good combination. This is some kind of deceptive energy, and we're going to clarify some more, but I'm feeling more like this is just them strategizing how to manifest this. But there could be some underlying deceptiveness or something not good here. Spirit, show me the Magician and the Seven of Swords. Why are they here? Why is the Magician and the Seven of Swords here? Ooh, Three of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. Temperance. There's that balance, that harmony. Yeah, this is someone who maybe This is someone who may be feeling like if they don't make this decision, they're going to be in heartbreak here. This is going to be a heartbreak from them if this doesn't go as planned. They're wanting something to balance out, to harmonize. Sagittarius energy with temperance. They could be dealing with something that they're going to have to like leave behind. And they know that whatever they're leaving behind is going to be something difficult, and they've got to strategize on how to do that. But they know they've already set their intentions that this is what they want to do, that this is where they want to go, this is the path they want to take, and it's towards you. It's building some kind of solid foundation, but they know that they've got to be very strategic on how they do this. And they also know that if they don't do it, I feel like they're going to be very sad. If this doesn't work out, basically, if it doesn't work out, they're going to be in heartbreak. So they've got to figure out a way to strategize this to make it work out. Spirit, show me the Three of Swords. Why is it here? I think they're trying to strategize, trying to figure out how to do this where they will not be left in heartbreak over it. Spirit, show me the Three of Swords. Why is it here? Five of Swords. King of Wands. Masculine fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We saw this person coming out as a King of Swords over here, but we saw that Emperor. And the Emperor is all four kings in one. This is someone who I feel like they are in this King of Wands energy. They are wanting to, the King of Wands is someone who's very determined. They go after what they want. They could be dealing with something in their life where there's some kind of conflict happening, where there's, I feel like why they feel like they have to strategize here. Because there's something where they're dealing with a lot of conflict. They're dealing with a difficult situation where there's a lot of conflict. And they're determined to come out of that situation and come towards you to have this Ten of Pentacles. Spirit, show me the main male. And why is the main male here? They're coming out very swordy, even though they did come out as the King of Wands, because I think they're really in their thoughts. They're really feeling like there's a lot of thought process here going on. But they're determined at the same time. They're also in that King of Wands energy, who's very determined, goes after what they want. Spirit, show me main male. Why is main male here? Page of Cups. And the Five of Cups. The World. Yeah, so I do feel like there is someone here also. And I do not feel it is the same energy. I feel like you've got someone coming in to strategize here with you. Whether you're the main male, you're dealing with the main male. You could be the main male. Someone else could be the wealthy male. The wealthy male, could be you, and the main male could be someone else. But you could be neither. And these could be two different people. But you've got someone in here who's in regret, sadness. This is someone that you closed out a cycle with the world. This is someone who's very nostalgic here for you. Someone who is lost in their emotions over the past, thinking about the past heavily. I feel like you have two different people thinking about you here for some of you, but not for all of you. But for most of you, I feel like this is two different energies with, the wealthy man and the main male. Whether that's you, whether you're one of them or you're not, it doesn't matter. I feel like you got two different energies. This is more cup energy, more love, more emotion. And this over here is, I feel like, someone very much in their thoughts, but it's more about pentacles and money and stability. Spirit, show me the Page of Cups. This is someone who's sad, who regrets, who's in regret and wants to come forward and wants to maybe apologize for something that happened in the past. Spirit, show me the Page of Cups, and why is it here? I feel like this is someone you closed out a cycle with the coffin. Spirit, show me Page of Cups, and why is it here? The Nine of Wands and the Fool. This is someone who wants to take a leap of faith forward here towards you, but they feel like you've got your boundaries up against them. They know maybe this is someone who may have put you in Nine of Wands energy, that wounded warrior energy, where you keep going, you're focusing, maybe you're focusing on your material world over here, trying to have success there, and you've got somebody who caused you to, put boundaries up. Now they want to take a leap of faith forward towards you. Spirit, show me the Nine of Wands. Why is it here? Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. You've got your boundaries up here, but this is someone who I feel like is determined. Look at that. You've got your boundaries up. You could have this person blocked. It could be mentally blocked. It could be physically blocked. It could be both. You could literally have their number blocked, have them blocked on all the social media. It's someone that you are closed off to, though. You're completely closed off to. You've got your boundaries up, and they want to come forward and they want to offer you the Ace of Pentacles. This is that seed of great potential. And for some of you, it could be the same person. Definitely. Because we saw Pentacles so much over here too. But I feel like for a lot of you, this is two different energies. You've got two different people coming forward. One who's more about just Pentacles and one who's about emotion. Let's get you an oracle card for guidance. I feel like if you do not identify as male, this is talking about two different people. But if you identify as male, this is more likely one person coming forward. Spirit, give me an oracle card for guidance for Taurus. What guidance do you have for them? Surrender to the divine, full moon. A new start is coming, new moon. Wow. Something could be happening between, like the next full moon and the new moon, or the next new moon to full moon, somewhere in the cycle. Okay, Taurus, I hope you enjoyed the reading, and if you did, please like the video.